of the Canon program was really good for me because as a freshman it really allowed me to get some techniques and better ways to improve my college education.
I love the program. I went on the retreat, which was one of the first events we had, and I thought it was a great team building experience. I really liked the guest speakers. I thought they were really informative, and they really helped you, grow as a person, show you, ways to be a real leader.
I am going to be on the senior class council next year, and it was an opportunity that came to me because of the Canon Leadership Program. So it's a great program to get opportunities.
We're excited to see a full house here tonight, to see the house that's representative of Arizona State University students. I'm especially excited because although Canon is in its second year, this is the first year of this format. And as you know, and as being part of that, it's student-driven. And that's not always the case with programs and partnerships and things that we have. So we provided the structure, we provided the content. You volunteered to do this. You volunteered to spend your time building your skill set. Not everybody does that. So I want to give you a round of applause. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. What we've done with this new format is what we've taken is we've looked at last year, we looked at how we're going to broaden it, how we're going to expand it, because that is something we want to do at Arizona State University. Programs for smaller numbers are great. Then we look at it, how do we get built, how do we get bigger, how do we get better? And you all are the cohort to determine that next level. So what you've done is you've raised the standard. And what we're going to do is seize that and move on to next year. So we hope to see all these faces return next year to help lead next year's groups, to give them some experience based on what you've learned this year. On behalf of Arizona State University, on behalf of Student Affairs, we look forward to seeing what you have in place tonight. And thank you and congratulations on your efforts so far.
During our recruitment cycle that began back in August, when we began to reach out to you, we reached out informally to about over 1,000 different students and yielded over 250 students participating in the program. That was a 42% increase over the previous year. So Canon is growing, Canon is building, but Canon is also a leadership experience that has to understand and be adjustable, and so to be able to understand what is Arizona State University, the new American university committed to achievement, responsibility, and excellence with a very large, comprehensive research agenda. Canon is not going to be defined in terms of its prestige by who we exclude. We're going to be defined by the quality of a work product and the collective impact that a mass of students can have that are committed to their personal and communal leadership agenda. The program itself and those 250-some students actually is more diverse than ASU as a demographic. It represents all campuses and all academic levels. We even had a few graduate students that were involved in this particular program. But the most critical piece of what we're showcasing this evening is the practical work experience, the skill set in which you had a chance to enhance or to discover towards the implementation of an initiative that's benefiting our Arizona State University.
I had no idea what to expect from Canon. The title drew me. I wanted to learn how to be a leader, I guess, and that's what I got. I started going to the events last semester, going to the speakers, Tony D'Angelo especially, talking about collegiate empowerment and just taking advantage of the opportunities presented to you, and if you want to create your own opportunities. And I think Canon has really been a part of teaching me how best to do that, and especially the small work group experience. I was part of this work group, and working with 3 other people to plan an event for which there wasn't really a template. We had to be self-motivated. We had to figure out what we wanted to do and try to make that happen. It was great, and I hope you guys enjoy this event.
Last year, I was presented with this opportunity, and I immediately went ahead and took everything that I necessary to be part of it. And I was so amazed within the first time that I went to our meeting. I think it was a Saturday, and not prepared to what I was going to be part of, but that it was, I think, a whole day. It just completely changed my way of what I wanted to experience while I was here at ASU. And because of that, shortly after my membership in here, I was able to accept a position as an intern for advocacy with the master's program at ASU West. Along with that, I was able to be a leader to a special event for the first time for a walkathon for success for single mothers who are attending college. And currently, actually, this week, I accepted a position for a nonprofit organization that is called Fresh Start. And I'm going to be a career coach, facilitating workshops in Spanish and English in regarding to employment, how to look for work, how to prepare resumes, interview techniques, along with give them educational materials related to the importance of going back to school, especially for at-risk, economically disadvantaged population in the inner city of Phoenix. So if it wasn't for me participating at the beginning when I started